Life has a funny way of making twists and turns for you. A lot has changed in my life over the past year. Both of my parents passed away, and now I am, for the first time, all alone. But while they are physically gone, they are not truly gone. They live within my heart and my soul. Over the course of my journey this year, I have decided to record more music that expresses what I feel. It was hard at first to get back into the studio, but I pushed myself to do it. And now I must move forward and keep singing. Hi, I'm Ute again. We're doing the second part of the documentary. First one was called Ute Music Makes Me Fly. And this part will have the title Keeping the Spirit. And since a lot of new things happen in my life, we are showing now the whole story, what happened 2020 to 2021.
We call Ute. Maybe she knows we're already nearby. Hallo Ute, wie geht's? Wir sind fast um die Ecke. Wir sind sogar ein bisschen schneller als gedacht. Ja, ist kein Problem. Mach nur Ding, wir müssen sowieso noch ein paar Kameras einstellen. Also wir sind so vielleicht so 10 Minuten weg oder so und dann müssen wir noch was einstellen. Habe ich gesehen, deine Message, ja, danke schön, ja. Okay.
Today, 24th of August, I was waiting for Kurt, Aaron, and Steven. It was so great to see them all again. And we did sightseeing to my new house. We're making this kind of big apartment in this house and the garden all new and all perfect for the wheelchair, the way I like it. So I was doing the design and everything. Well, we are in the town called Kronshagen. It's a little city in front of Kiel. We are very close to Kiel now. Comparing it to Postfeld, it's giant. I moved into this house at the 26th of February with my 2 dogs. We started rebuilding everything in this house 11th of January. It was really short time. But the veranda and the carport, they all come when I already was living in the house. So I could take care of it. And my brother-in-law, he really helped me a lot. Now this is my new house. And believe it or not, this is all new. The palm trees are new, the lamps are new, the veranda is new, and the carpet is new. It was all my idea because I always wanted to have an American veranda. And I need the carport for my car. The Jeep in front of my house I found in a store not far away. I saw it on Instagram and I called the guy and I said, I love the Jeep. And how much is it? And it wasn't that bad, so it was a military Jeep. My renter, I said, oh no, they use this in the war. And I said, no way, they also use this in normal life. This Jeep is not only a war Jeep, it's an American Jeep. So I have to get the Jeep and it has light. Can we light the Jeep? And yes, at night the Jeep has lights on. You see this? I've got this as a gift from my brother-in-law. The neighbor said, oh no, that's her again with the American house. And I said, have you a problem? I may take a big star-spangled banner, but it was really the gift of my life. I love this one so much. It was such a great idea. I love shells. Actually, I call my house beach house. You know, you have to find a place where you can dream and just imagine that you're someone safe and happy. Especially after last year. So that's why I like this one. A walk on the beach is good for the soul. The German one says, taste the sea, feel the air, and listen to the sound of the ocean and enjoy. And I'm really proud of this one, Dream Big. I saw this in the internet. I think a lot of things when you go over there, you can really try your best, say please, thank you. It's like you should act in life, and it helps. And actually, I like more to sing than to speak, and to make other people relax, whether they see me or not, whether I'm on the radio or in the internet, when I can make for them a good moment, having a good time, or on stage, and showing them the world isn't that bad. After all, life is great. That's why I'm a singer. And yeah, I was singing since age of 4. I started singing, and I never stopped. And you learn so much. Learning new songs, you never stop learning, and you keep your spirit awake. And like I always said, it makes my spirit fly when I sing. You get so happy. No angry person will ever sing, never, or a bad person will never ever be able to sing. So everybody who's a singer is actually, in that moment when he sings, a happy person. See everything already set up by the engineer Mark. We know the owner. He was also on part 1 of Music Makes Me Fly, Hans-Jürgen Steffen, and the brilliant engineer Mark Schettler, of course with Kurt, and my sister Catherine. I couldn't see Kurt very often, but he was helping me through all those terrible times with his music and writing songs for me, which are really so personal, like as if he could read my mind. I mean, we had contact over the telephone and finally could come over last October when we recorded first, and then in July and now. But we have such a strong relationships. Even if you're not really together, we are kindred spirit, and he knew exactly, like he was always there, what I was thinking in each situation when I was giving up. And he was sending me flowers when I was so depressed, and he wrote the best songs I ever heard. I think nowadays, since I lost my parents, he's my closest soulmate. He's my best friend, actually. We know each other now for years, and being together with him is like being together with my family. Kurt is actually my family. After my parents, he's the next closest person. You know, when we go into a restaurant, he would always share his food with me. He cut his food for my food. He cuts for me, and you can talk with him for hours. I can talk with him about movies, music, but also about things happening in the world. And we like to go shopping together. We do really like best buddies. It's fun. I don't know. He gives me this good feeling that I'm never nervous, never ever nervous when I'm together with Kurt, because he's not a nervous person at all. And so it's fun. I'm always sad when it's end of the day and we're done with the studio recording. Kurt and me, we are a team player. Yeah, great dream team. Since the last documentary, it was hard to make something new, because March last year everything was locked down because of Corona. But we did a Christmas song 2019, and we did some songs 2020. I was always thinking that I can do this all alone. Realizing that my heart was turning to stone. You never walked away. You never turned your back on me. You took me by the hand. You showed me how to set me free. I was always thinking that I should be missing out, but realizing That's Dundi. Hi, baby. Dundili. Give it Norbert, yeah? Well, I have a new one. The Sharpay, the white one, which was in Music Makes Me Fly, he died. He moved over with me and he really tried to survive, but after 2 months, like end of April, he died. I had to put him to sleep. And after a week, the big dog was giving up and I was also ready to give up. So I was looking again for organizations to get a dog this time out, a rescue dog. So I found Dundi. It took me 4 days, and I knew I need a second dog even for the big dog. And so I was looking first here. They have a shelter for dogs, and I looked in the internet, but they had all problems with people, and they need to wear something over the mouth to do not bite. So this was really too hard to handle. But he was from Hungary, and he was already 2 weeks in Germany, and I saw him in the internet, and I called the lady, and she called me back, and she told me 5 minutes on, like you say, SMS, you can't take this dog. He's really dangerous. He might bite you. And after 5 minutes, can I call you? And she said, yes. And I told her, let me try, please. And then she said, okay, I bring him for a visit, but I would like to keep him. So I put on a really colorful coat, and I stand on the street. It was 26th of April. I will never forget. It was so cold. And he came out of the car, and he saw me, and it was like hearts in his eyes and hearts in my eyes. And he just jumped in my arms, and that was the story. And we went into my magical garden, and he loved the garden, and he even gets close to my female dog. She was really not that happy with the new dog losing her friend. And after 3 days, Ambi, the bigger dog, loved him too. Now they're as a couple or brother and sister. And then we got into the house, and her name was Bianca. I kept her in the house. We ate lunch together, and after 4 hours, she said, leave the dog here. I said, if you come again and bring him to me, it's the same stress again for the dog. And when she left, he never even yelled or was crying, not at all. Yeah, we fell in love at the first sight. The big dog is like a puppy. I performed once in my new garden for the organization where I got my dog from, and we were collecting money, and I had big posters outside of the door, a lot of invitations on Instagram, Facebook, and I said, well, you don't have to come to the garden, but it was allowed then to come in the garden, and not money for any ticket, just give something for the organization. And so we collected money over internet, and well, we got 500 euros, which was really something in the time. Everybody was thinking about anything else but not of dogs in danger. But I'm grateful that they gave me this dog. I'm so grateful. It came the right moment. So that's why I had to do this concert. It came like an idea, from nowhere. I had the idea I have to do a charity concert. Yeah, it's great to do something for animals or anything good. Charity is always great. We did the most personal songs this time in the studio, which I ever made in my life. Kurt wrote them to me, and there were 2 songs especially written to my mom. One called Endlessly, when you remember somehow, like when I make this movie now, it's also like a healing time for me to going through the bad part of my life again. But if you speak about things like that, you get also a little distance from it, right? And so this song is about that the memories can help you get through the hardest time. The good memories, no one can take away ever. So we started today with the song Endlessly. And this is the feeling when my dad died and my mom died. It's especially the song when you lie at night in the bed and you feel that they are still there. You can feel them, you can even hear them. And if you have this feeling, the worst part is over, because they're always in my heart. My parents will be always in my heart. And in many situations, now I know what they would even say when they would sit next to me. And this is really great. And I love this song very much.
Looking out the window and the sun says hello, but this is not the day, and this is not the place for just letting go. Then when I look to the stars each and every night, wishing of someone, telling that someone that it's alright. But would it be that I'm right, that nothing really lasts forever? Today I had this dream that you were here with me. Everything seems so clear, and I thought this was not even a dream when you whispered in my ear, I'm forever yours. Endlessly. Seasons will come and seasons will go, much faster than you know. And when time goes by fast, you do the part of fixing that burning heart. I want to take all the mountains and take to the sky, and sail through the heavens just to be near, to see you with my eyes. Would it be that it is that nothing really lasts forever? Then I know I feel love, especially when we are together. Today I had this dream that you were here with me. But everything seems so clear, and I know this was not even a dream, that you were really here. I'm forever yours. Today I had this dream that you were here with me. Everything seems so clear, and I know this was not even a dream, that you were really here. And you whispered in my ear, I'm yours. Today I have this dream that you are here with me. Now everything is so clear, and I know this is not even a dream, for you are really here. Now I'm forever yours. Endlessly.
I call this my magic garden. This garden was like wasted. I mean, it was only dirt and an old house, and nobody was in this garden, I think, for 3 years or so. So I really thought, what could I do? And suddenly all the ideas came one by one. And I like those roses. They will blossom until October, they say. This one is for Dundi, for the little dog. And Alp, what do you think about my Vespa?
Wow.
Yeah. That's where we are going to visit one day Blumenwohlers, and I could ask him anything. And I said, can I have palm trees in Germany? He said, yes, you can. There's only one palm tree that will survive the German winter. And 3 palm trees. And they even have a name. Left to right, Crockett, Tubbs, and Elvis. Every morning I get outside in the garden and I'm so grateful. And I say, good morning, Crockett, good morning, Tubbs, good morning, Elvis. It's really magic what this garden became. But I love it here. I'm proud of my house, thanks to my parents. Proud of the garden, everything. Yeah, I'm grateful. My favorite flower is actually the flower I have in my garden, Wandelröschen. They're called roses too, but they call them changing roses because they change the color during the summer. I was helping myself during almost a depression because of losing my parents and being all alone in this big house, empty house, for a long time. And I decided to make my life different, more colorful, because I think bright colors help getting good spirit. So my favorite colors are turquoise and yellow, but those roses, they have orange and red and pink. Actually, colors that don't go that well together, but those flowers, they look so beautiful. My mom loves roses, really like an English lady. She raised roses. She had so many in the garden. I choose other flowers for my garden because I don't want it to be remind all the time just thinking my mom, the rose, and I see my mom because it's too much hurt, too much pain. So I make it different, but I love it here because it reminds me of my mom.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm the sister from Ute. Ute is the youngest sister. I'm in the middle and I have one older sister. Last year was very hard for all of us, of course, as my parents died. But I'm really happy for Ute that she could start now alive on her own, because it's the first time that she could live the way she wants to live, have her own life and to decide what to do. There's no one else who needs to decide for her, and she is now capable of doing it. And this is actually what I always hope for her, that one day she can live the way she wants to live and not live the life of my parents, even though they're very caring and very nice people. But I really hope for her that she can live on her own and the way she wants it.
I feel my mom around me all the time. I even feel my dad. The good part about my dad, he was very sick too, but it was in January last year, and I see him now back in my childhood when he was like a big tree carrying me around the world. Nobody could harm me, and he was singing with me, he was playing with me. We were very, very close. And I'm waiting for the part when I see my mom like she was, beautiful, disciplined, charming, friendly to anyone, to any dog, to any cat, to any person. She would do anything for people. I'm waiting for this part to come, to get rid of the last days and to see her again as she was before the cancer came.
Especially my mother was her very, very best friend and her closest friend. And she was never alone. So this is a special situation in her life where she must feel so lonely. And I think these are the new songs where you can hear that, her feelings in this.
And the other song which makes Catherine cry, I Can Feel You, is really when I feel my mom at nighttime. Every night she came into my room, even when she was too sick to walk, and put the blanket over me even more. And I knew she was there. And yeah, I miss feeling her hand one more time.
The feeling that I knew once is living once again. And the sun is shining right into my heart again. That's when I feel you. Yes, I feel you with me. Memories I can hold on. They make me feel strong day and night. say goodbye. I can feel you all around me. Yes, I feel you, that you're with me. Yes, I feel you, so near with me. Words cannot describe what I'm feeling when I feel you, when you're with me, all around me. Yes, I can feel you. Yes, I feel you with me.
I Can Feel You is belonging to the song What is Music? Music Makes Me Fly. Then there comes the song I Can Feel You. When I'm telling the story that my mom died, but like half a year ago, I suddenly felt that I could sing again, that I could live again, and that every day is like a brand new day and still a saying goodbye day. It's life. It's the hardest part which I had to learn in my life, to say goodbye to someone and let him go, but you know he's always with you. And this song is really a song where people have to cry, but those are good tears, because the song says memories I can hold on, and they can help me through bad situations which will come anyway. And memories can also cheer me up and put me back in a good mood, right? Today we are at my favorite garden store, and they have also a nursery for flowers. And whenever I'm depressed or sad, I go here to look at the flowers and to see all the colors, and also all the palm trees and the roses in my garden. Everything is from here. This is my favorite place. It really helps me to 2020. Today we are looking for some flowers for my house and something for the grave for my mom, because tomorrow is her first day where she died. It's a year ago tomorrow, 27th of August. And we choose some roses and they will put on tomorrow on the grave with a big light.
Also, herzlich willkommen, liebe Ute.
Danke.
Schön,
Danke,
dass du da
Freddy.
bist.
Ja, Blumen, wo das?
Ja.
Ich wollte Rosen für Mami aussuchen.
Ja, das ist eine tolle Idee.
Ja, finde ich auch,
Deine
ne?
Mutter hat Rosen geliebt. Klasse. Und
Alle-
weißt du schon, was du da möchtest?
Ja, helle Rosa mit diesen kraftvollen Rosan, auch mit diesen dunklen Rosan, alles gemischt.
Ja, hier haben wir
genau.
Nicoletta.
Ja.
Und dann, was ganz schön ist,
Ja,
hier
finde
kannst
ich
du mal
super.
die Very Berry heißt die Sorte. Und
Die ist ja toll.
ja, und die duftet auch ein bisschen. Ich weiß nicht, ob du das
Ja.
gut riechen kannst.
Die riecht.
Das ist Hammer.
Ja.
Echt eine richtig super Rose. Und wenn wir diesen hier kombinieren,
Ja, das
dann
finde ich schön.
sieht das ganz gut aus,
Ja.
ne? Ja.
Wundervoll.
Ja. Ich binde sie dir mal schön zusammen.
Yeah, he's now putting them all together as a bouquet, and we put it later on the grave of my mommy. Yeah, I chose 3 different kind of pink, because my mom was pink. She hated sunflowers, to be honest. So sunflowers are for my dad, and funny thing was, I hated sunflowers too, because actually I liked everything my mom liked, but when they were gone, I took the last year almost out in September. Every week I needed new sunflowers. They remind me of the summer coming back.
Ja. Dankeschön. Ja. Vielen Dank.
Vielen, vielen Dank.
You say that I'm doing this wrong. You say that I shouldn't sing this song. You say that this is not really my place, and I don't see a smile on your face. You tell me this, you tell me that, you tell me that I better forget. You tell me this is a waste of my time, yet you're really just wasting mine. Why, oh why, can I see white birds in the skies? But why, oh why, can't I see your smile in my eyes? I look through the clouds and then look at the sun. Be caring and loving has never been wrong. This is my story and this is where I belong. It's way too easy to say I can't do. It's way too easy to frown and be blue. Is the way that you want it to be? Well, then nothing will set you free. So why, oh why, can I see white birds in the skies? And why, oh why, can't I see your smile in my eyes? Look through the clouds and then look at the sun. Be caring and loving has never been wrong. This is my story and this is where I belong. Look through the clouds and then look at the sun. Be caring and loving has never been wrong. This is my story and this is where I belong. So I will sing songs that make us feel better, and I will sing songs that bring us together. Plant your dreams and make it your place, so I can see smile on your face. Now, yes now, can you see white birds in the skies? Now this is your story and this is where you belong. Through the clouds and then look at the sun. Be caring and loving has never been wrong. This is our story and this is where we belong. You and I.
Now we're going to Postfeld, my old house and my parents' house. But anyway, I wanted to close this chapter and to show the house one more time. So here we are at my old home. Today we are saying goodbye to my old house where I lived with my parents. And I left this house at 26th of February. And I wanted to have it in the movie to show it, like how everything started to get into a new life. And also, since I sold the house all by myself, I think, or I was expecting that the new owner would take much more care of the house and the garage and everything here. We can't see the garden so far. Maybe we are lucky that we can't see the garden because it was my mom's treasure. Trying to think it's just a house. But I was here the longest with my parents. So yeah, I still feel bad. So this was the main entrance where I usually come out, and I went right all the way to the garage. And this is the other entrance. And here, all those flowers, actually there are roses too. You can see them all the way down to the garage. My mom were planting them. She was really putting them in between the stones. And usually they come every year, but this year nobody took care of it, nobody watered them. So there are only one flower is there. Maybe that's my mom. This is really, it's just makes me sadly laugh. Look at this. You see this? I mean, we had a lot of rain, but this is maybe too much rain. I have no idea. So yeah, and here was the garage. My father's car and mommy and my car was in here. It's very tempting trying to use the old code because I bet it has still the old code, but I don't think that it will be okay. But this house needs more love and a big family. Let's say goodbye. okay, is the day when my mom died a year ago. That's also why I like to go to the graves, because my parents do belong in the second movie too, because they're right here in my heart. Now we're at the graves of my parents. Right now I think it's great that they're on this part 2, Ute keeping the spirit, that they're in some kind order in the movie. I like this. And today Kurt brought this beautiful bouquet of flowers, of the roses, because it's the first time for him to see the graves too. And they look beautiful. To the right side is my dad's grave. My mom chose this big cross for her husband because my dad, when he was healthy, was strong as a tree. He was carrying me on his shoulder, and they really said he was like this German tree called Eiche. Really powerful, and that's why she shows a big cross. Many people think it's too big, but I like it. That's the way he was. And since he has this big cross, you have to choose for my mom something not standing up, but lying on the floor, so she get this book with her name on the left side. They call it pillow book, because I think her story is a big story you can read in a book. And I make a special request to the owners of the center here and ask whether I could bring her a lion. You see the lion in the back? It's from our home. It was her favorite lion, and also her sign is Leo. So the lion is now taking care and watching her. And most of the decoration I do. So my dad is more the one with, all the colors, and he really likes sunflowers, as you can tell. And so I do this. The big heart is from Frauke and me. The other heart is from Catherine. It was on Monday for her birthday with the 2 candles. So I like to do it like in a little garden for my parents. Many people look at this place and they enjoy it. I think it's a really nice place with all those big trees. They have a lot of shade, but also some sun. And the birds over here, it's really a nice place. Even though my parents are here, it is a nice place. It's unbelievable that 2 persons are here from one day to another, right? I still think it's not true. I told everybody already that I lost my favorite dog, Mickey, the white Shapey. He was in the first movie, and he moved over with me February 26th, but he died middle of April. I had to put him to sleep, and I inherited him actually, and the big dog too. So there was only one place to put him to sleep or to bring him, which was for my parents, because it was actually my daddy's dog and my mommy's dog. So I buried him here, right next to the cross, the left side of the cross. There is his little heart where his ashes is in, and it's underneath when nobody was watching. So actually, they are a family. They have the dog and they're together, and no more pain, just happy. When I look at this, I have sweet memories now, bittersweet memories coming up. My sister and I, Catherine and I, we were always very, very close together when we were kids. She was supporting me, she was fighting for me, we were playing together, we were more like friends. We were wearing rings, sister rings. Then we went to university for 1 year and we had a ball. So we were doing anything but studying, which kills my father almost. He wanted us to study national economics, and I made her just to go to the cafeteria, have parties with students, just don't go to the lessons, because it was not my interest, national economics. I can spend money and I can save money, but that's it. That's not me. I'm totally musical, so that's all. I don't care about how. I do something for the economics, right? I buy stuff. So this is also good for the economics. But my sister, she's really good. She studied banking, and then she finished her studying. She made it, and she's now a very has a very great career in her financial market. And after a year, my father said, "Okay, Ute, I give up. What do you want to study?" And I said, I want to study music. He said, "Okay. But remember, it's breadless art." And I said, "I know."
And I went to school with my sister, with my little sister. The other sister was on the other school, on the other side. And after school, we went together at university, and we started studying national economics. That's actually what my father wants us to do. But my little sister, Ute, was not happy about it, because she always loves to sing, and she loves to present herself and to sing and to have a good performance. That was something what she really loves to do. As she was sick, it was very hard for her to get the opportunity to do that, and my father preferred her to study national economics at the university with me, because he hoped that she might work with him in the future. But actually that was not something for Ute. So we went to the cafeteria together, and we sit there. We had a lot of friends, and that's actually where we spent the time instead of studying at the university. So one day my father picked us up and told us, "Oh, I see that," and he was really mad, because of course he has to pay for the university and for our time there. And then he asked Ute, "What do you want to do?" And she said, "I love to make music." And then she started studying music, and he was like asking me, "And what about you?" And I said, "Okay, I will finish that, national economics, because I studied the banking profession before that and finished that." And I said, "Okay, I try to do that." And Ute studied music, and we split at this time. And she becomes very happy, even though she did not have the same chances as somebody who is healthy, which is a pity actually, because actually the voice should count, and not if you are handicapped or not.
Come on in and sit with me and sing a little song of peace and hope and happiness. Come on in and sit with me and sing a little song of love and faith and tenderness. You will see it's not very hard. Just open up your heart and you will see life's work of art. Come on in and sit with me and sing a little song for you and me and all of us. Come on in and sit with me and sing a little song with the softness of the wings of butterflies. Come on in and sit with me and sing this little song with the choirs of angels up in the skies. Even if you don't quite understand, come and join with me and let us hold each other's hand. Come on in and sit with me and sing this little song for you and me and all of us. All of us.
And then we have the song "Sing a Little Song with Me," where I ask the people who are listening to sing with me about life, faith, love, and happiness, which are the greatest thing in life. And we can all remember them and never forget them. They're more important than buying anything or looking for applause. Just be happy and grateful. Just sit down and sing a little song with another one or a choir. Yeah. every birthday, Frauke is born at 21 of May, and every birthday my mom used to give her a new rose, and she put them in the garden, and they grow very beautiful.
I do it, but I do it in German, okay?
Yeah, German, yeah.
Okay. Ich heiße Frauke, Frauke Gabriele Schönherr, wie meine Mutter. Ich bin die älteste Schwester von Ute und Katrin. Sehr viele Hortensien und hinter mir ist ein Rosengarten. In diesem Rosengarten befinden sich ungefähr an die 15 bis 20 Rosen verteilt im Garten. Jedes Jahr zu meinem Geburtstag im Mai hat meine Mutter mir eine neue Rose im Topf geschenkt. Und zwar schon viele Jahre, auch im alten Haus schon. Und diese Rosen habe ich immer aufgehoben, gehegt und gepflegt. Und die sind jetzt hier in diesem Rosengarten, den wir besonders lieben und der dieses Jahr jetzt schon das zweite Mal blüht, aber auch nur mit viel Pflege, weil er geschnitten werden muss und gegossen werden muss. Aber es ist auch eine großartige Erinnerung an meine Eltern, die eben ihre Rosen auch so sehr geliebt haben. Ute ist dann Ende Februar hier eingezogen, was für mich das größte Geschenk ist. Und ich sage einfach, das sollte auch so sein, dass ich auch glaube, dass meine Eltern das Wohlwollen von oben auch herunterschauen sehen und denken, jawohl, so ist es richtig. Ute ist nicht alleine.
And later we go over to my brother-in-law and my older sister Frauke. They're going to have a barbecue. They made an American barbecue, and he's really proud of it. And they are like planning this for days. They're really excited. Yeah. And they're also very proud of the house, and they love to have guests all the time.
Ja, mein Name ist Norbert, kenne Ute jetzt seit ca. 20 Jahren. Bin seit 17 Jahren mit Frauke verheiratet und dementsprechend seit 17 Jahren auch der Schwager von Ute. Ja, als ich gehört habe, dass Ute Besuch bekommt von euch, haben wir das besprochen, dass wir ein schönes Barbecue machen. Und ist auch ein Hobby von mir, so ein bisschen Barbecue zu machen und das alles ein bisschen auch so darzustellen, dass es auch nicht nur gut schmeckt, sondern auch gut aussieht. Jetzt ist Grill Lounge. Also wir sind im Grunde genommen von 365 Tagen hier in Norddeutschland sind wir mit Sicherheit 200 Tage draußen. Also outside and we make barbecue. Also machen wir ganz viel.
Oh, my brother-in-law, Norbert, he's cooking. He loves to do barbecues. He's really good at it. They usually invite friends, and they're almost famous for it. They make an American barbecue with special sausages. I mean, they're typically German, but meat, different kind of meat, and it was a salad with watermelon and feta käse, which is a Greek cheese. It's not really fat, but it's very, very nice and tasty. They use this also a lot for vegetarian food. My sister Frauke and her husband Norbert, they live next door from me. They live here since 15, 20 years. And in this street, we came here as little children. So I was living in the street too when I was a child. And when I moved over, of course, it was really a privilege. It was great that they were living next door. So they helped me a lot, especially my brother-in-law. He did a lot of things. And it's good to look over the fences, you see a friendly face, a neighbor you know who might not complain because they know you with every mistakes you make. That I have dogs, they love the dogs, they take them for a walk. Yeah, it's just a good feeling to have them next door, especially when I lost my parents. There were 2 hot air balloons, and they were so close, and it was so great to look up to them. You can hear them a little bit, the right, making the sound, the fire with the air. It's great.
Yeah, I will do that. Yeah, please follow me. I know Ute the last 20 years. Ute is a special person, and I love your strongness and your positive way to see the life. I love this person, and I hope the success in the singing and all this stuff will be grow up in the next time.
Ute has a lot of wonderful songs. I really like them, and they show her moods. When Ute sings, she loves to do that. You can see it if you look at her face and the way she's smiling. I always go to her concert and I love to sit there and I'm clapping my hand very loud. My mother always said, that's so wonderful how loud you can clap your hand.
We are here at Gaga's in Hamburg, recording new songs and interviews and doing music videos. It's a funny name. The studio's name is Gaga, like Lady Gaga, right? Gaga Studio. Kurt and I in Germany, we like this studio the best. It's in Hamburg, and it's one of the best studios in Germany, actually. Here's the entrance. Studio day is fun day. This is the owner of the studio, Hans-Jürgen Steffen.
Yeah, we know.
The songs, they're almost like a diary. We talked a lot over the phone, and he wrote in the song what I was feeling. And wow, they're really personal, but I think they're brilliant, actually. I sing because I have to sing.
Here we are again, in the most beautiful season of all. But let me tell you a little story of what makes this so special for me. When I look outside my window and all so quiet, I feel that this is my Christmas morning. Can't explain that special feeling, that wholesome feeling. But I love that Christmas morning. This is the time we have together. He'll be forever of what I feel on my Christmas morning day. There is something that we feel, and that something makes us real. But we can get so caught up with all of this in here. There's something that we feel. There's something makes us heal. It's supposed to be this time, and it's this time of the year. The time to be together, in time of letting go, and focus what's to come, and not just what's before. When I look outside my window and all so quiet, I feel that this is my Christmas morning. I can't explain that special feeling, that wholesome feeling, but I love that Christmas morning. This is the time we'll have together. It'll be forever of what I feel on our Christmas morning day. This is the time we'll have together. Make it last forever of what we feel on my Christmas morning day.
Today we go shopping with my sister Catherine. Girls' afternoon. We go to a store where they sell perfumes and makeup stuff. You know, things I like to play with because I do my makeup mostly alone. And we go to a female and men's store with a huge modern style for clothing. Wow. Today is my first time that I went shopping again with my sister Catherine. Usually I went with my mom, and last year I didn't go much shopping, but even this year I did all by myself, but now it's the first time with Catherine again, so it's a special day.
So, und ich bin hier in der Modeabteilung von Witte. Mein Name ist Silvia und ich bin hier im Team Beratung unterwegs und wir sind hier auf der Fläche diejenigen, die das hier mit Leib und Seele gerne machen. Ich bin hier bei Witte 2 und habe heute unsere liebe Ute ein wenig beraten für ein paar tolle Outfits. Und ja, wir hatten eine Menge Spaß wie immer und ich hoffe, dass das auch wie immer oder wie so oft Ute auch gefallen hat.
I found this jacket and this scarf, but it's also the girl is really nice, right, and really good. And she would never push someone. There are people who sell things and they really convince you look brilliant, and you go at home and you look, oh my God, I look terrible. But she's the one, she lets people think it over, and do you feel comfortable? That's the way people should feel in a store.
Ute hat heute bei uns eine wunderschöne Lisa Young Strickjacke in einem Tomato gekauft, die sehr lässig, sehr modisch, jetzt für den Herbst einfach eine großartige Sache.
Now we wrapped everything up, pay and go, and she found something. That's good. Right now we are heading to the store where they sell the nicest perfumes, lipstick, kind of eyeshadows, everything a woman desperately needs. And also they sell perfumes. Das sieht doch gut aus. I'm looking for a perfume. I love vanilla for winter and coconut in the summer. You know, coconut, you breathe coconut, you have summer feeling, right? So that's the thing I'm now looking for, to cheer my mind up and get into a good spirit again. Cute.
Ich darf noch einmal springen.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah, I took the vanilla oil and she gave me this cute bag as a gift, and I will take for sure a new gloss because I always need a new gloss. Hello. First time I ever was in the United States, it was as like 8 or 9 years old, and I was always surprised how friendly everybody was. And it's the truth, because I wasn't in San Antonio until 2018. We were traveling a lot, Miami three times a year, New York City, LA, Hawaii. I have even been to Hawaii. And the moment I fell in love as a kid with America, and I knew that I have an American heart. And when my dad got very sick, and my mom too, she kept asking me in her last weeks, when will we go back to New York and San Antonio? And I always said, soon. But it never happened. So she was happy there too. 2018-19, she was with me. And yeah, 2020, I already decided to go to San Antonio, to move. I just wanted to leave Germany, forget all the bad stuff, and start all over again. My future plans in music is like my old plans, recording new songs, because I think it's the only way to leave something for the world, footsteps in the sand. And so we are always looking for a new, good song, a different way of singing, a different way of accompany. So we always change the instruments. So yeah, I will never stop singing, that's for sure. There are hundreds of reasons to go to America. You know, I started going with my parents probably at the age of 7. And in America, I was rotten spoiled. I mean, it's really the opposite. They were like crazy about me. And I was still able to walk as a child. And they give me little gifts. They were hugging me all the time. They said to me, "You're looking like a big red apple. Give me a kiss." They were so kind. They opened the door for you. I know a lot of people don't like it, but they're so nice. And even in Disney World, you don't have to stand in line. This is like really spoiling someone. And I never asked for it, but they just do it because they're so friendly. And I don't disturb. You know, you never disturb, even if you're in a wheelchair. No way, no problem. You go into a restaurant, you don't have to ask in advance. Just take a chair away, and they're very, very kind. And I don't have to worry where I go that I can make it with a wheelchair. The entrance is there's always an entrance with a wheelchair, and I have been to many places in the United States, not only San Antonio. It was the same in Las Vegas, Hawaii, Los Angeles, New York City. It's like you're one of them. I have the feeling I'm one of the people in America, and here I have the feeling that I'm an outsider. And if people in America look at me, they smile. If people in Germany look at me, they stare. So that's why the song Me Against the World, it's also the reason why Kurt wrote the song, because he knows exactly how I feel here. What I would like to say is to everybody who's hearing that now, don't get into bed after you have a big fight. I'd say at least one time, I love you, because you never know whether you see the person next day, whether it's your wife, your husband, or your parents. And yeah, that's the greatest gift. And you should never forget your parents, because they did everything for you. And at the end of the day, life, you should do the same for them. That's the circle of life. And I could at least give something back, but I could never give as much back as they gave to me. Never. I have decided to record more music that expresses what I feel. I often visit my parents at the graveyard, where they both rest in peace. I will always miss my parents desperately. One day I will truly become the woman that I have always wanted to become. My parents will watch from above as I keep my head up high and cheer for joy. My music will touch others and teach them that you can do anything when you set your mind to it. For all those who have come before me and will come after me, let them feel joy when they hear my story and my music. It is for you, for me and my beloved parents, that I am keeping the spirit.
Easy come and easy go. You never know what you have until it's gone and you think it's the end of the world. But sadness comes and sadness goes, because every night has a day, and every song has a melody to sing to tell you a story of your life. That's why I'm keeping the spirit. I don't wanna miss a minute. I wanna know what life has in store for me. That's why I'm keeping the spirit. I wouldn't miss another minute. And this life has so much more for me. So yesterday is just a day that is gone and now so far away. And now it's time to look ahead.